Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Two news stories. Firstly, two incidents of Tigray-Amhara clash in two different parts of Ethiopia. Several people have been killed in these two incidents. I told you about one incident day before yesterday. It happened in southern Tigray. Now, another incident which led to some casualties. Secondly, viewers, Mogadishu, Somalia's capital, where National Consultative Forum is underway. It kicked off yesterday. Somalia's federal government, federal leaders, Hassan Sheikh, the Prime Minister Hamza Dibare, are holding discussions with regional leaders. Which regional leaders are participating, which are boycotting this national consultative dialogue, which is very important meeting, because in this meeting key decisions could be made about elections, about security, about fight against al-Shabaab, about expulsion of Ethiopian troops, entry of Egyptian troops, foreign policy, economy, etc., etc. Let's start from Ethiopia, viewers. Two incidents of Tigray Amhara clash in two different parts of Ethiopia. Around 48 hours ago, Tigray and Amhara groups clashed in southern Tigray, Alamata city. Fighting erupted there at a school. Uh, Reportedly, Tigray fighters opened fire there. Uh, Two youths were killed and five were injured. Dispute was about the mode of education at the school, curriculum. It is being said that Tigrayans were demanding that the mode of communication would be Tigrinya language. Other side opposed because this area has been under Amhara control for more than 2 years. So students have been learning, they've been studying in Amharic language. Now Tigrayans are back, IDPs are back. They want to ensure that the mode of communication, the medium of communication, the language is Tigranian. Whatever the issue was, but it could not be solved and it led to start of violence. Reportedly, Tigray side opened fire. There are two people killed, five injured. Then second incident happened in Voldiba, close to Salamti, you can say largely. Voldiba, famous for Voldiba monastery. There reportedly some Tigrayans were digging for gold. Illegal digging or under some license not clear, but they were digging for gold at a site. Again, Amharas confronted them and clashes erupted. Some Tigrayans were killed in this incident. Uh, Five people say were killed and several were abducted by the Amhara side. Amhara side is in majority, I think, they are in this area. No official statement from the government so far, from Tigray government, Amhara government, about these two incidents. Private sources are confirming the two incidents. I think instead of covering up these two incidents, the local authorities should tell the people what actually happened. The issue of language of communication at schools in southern Tigray must be solved. Amharas want Amharic, Tigrayans want Tigranian. There could be some arrangement which suits both parties. As regards gold mining, it's very uh, unregularized in Tigray, in other parts of Ethiopia. I did a video a few days ago. If you remember, I told you about how this fight for gold is worsening the conflict in Tigray because TPLF leaders, TDF generals, all have their interests in gold mining. So some of them they have their interests, and they're in control of some areas where gold mining is underway. Getachew government is trying to now control the mining sector so that illegal mining could be curbed. Incident in Voldiva seems to be linked to the jurisdiction over the area with gold, it seems. But let's wait for official confirmation. But these two incidents of Tigray-Amhara violence has been confirmed. Secondly, towards Mogadishu, Somalia's capital, where key discussions are underway, but one key player is missing. On Wednesday, National Consultative Forum kicked off in Mogadishu. This forum is being attended by the federal leaders, President Hassan Sheikh there, Hamza Bare there. All regions presidents were invited to attend this key event. Why? Because at this consultative forum, key decisions are going to be made. Decisions about election, about electoral reforms, about one person, one vote reforms, amendments rather, approved by the Somalia's parliament a few months ago. Decisions about foreign policy, about MOU, Ethiopia, Somaliland, MOU, decisions about foreign policy regarding Ethiopia, Egypt, decisions about economy, about fight against Al-Shabaab, Islamic State, etc. This is a very important forum because we know that federal government and federal member states in Somalia are not in harmony in terms of their in terms of internal and external decision making. That is why the forum kicked off so that a consensus could be created about key issues, especially issues of national interest. Two leaders were not expected to join because they have been at odds with the federal government of Somalia. Abdul Aziz Laftagarin, the regional president of Southwest State. Firstly, it was said that he wouldn't join because federal government wants Ethiopian troops to leave Southwest State. Southwest State is opposing the withdrawal of Ethiopian troops. It is opposing the entry of Egyptian troops as well. But Abdul Aziz Laftagarin is attending this summit. He arrived in Mogadishu yesterday. Though he arrived protected by a huge convoy of his own security guards. Dozens of security guards are accompanying him while he is in Mogadishu. Another regional president was being talked about that he might not attend this consultative forum. His Puntland president Said Abdullah Dini. Dini is not attending this summit. It has been confirmed. Dini's Puntland refused to recognize new constitutional amendments introduced by the federal government, by the parliament a few months ago. The new amendments have paved the way for one person, one vote electoral system. But Dini's government rejected those reforms, refused to recognize Hassan Sheikh as the president, and refused to cooperate with the federal government. That is why Dini is not there. How can big decisions about Somalia, about its national interest, about its sovereignty, security, economy can be made if one regional president is not there? Somaliland is a separate case. Somaliland does not attend such meetings. Somaliland has been existing as a separate entity. It is not recognized by anyone, unrecognized definitely, but it has been existing as a separate entity. Now, Puntland is also following in the footsteps of Somaliland, though Puntland has not announced independence so far. Somaliland has announced independence. It wants to recognize as a country. Puntland says that it just won't cooperate with the federal government of Somalia. Thank you for watching.